What's up, you guys? It is your girl Bomb Jalam. Welcome back to my channel where I talk all things basketball. Happy holidays to you all. I hope you guys had a great New Year's and Christmas. I know I did. I actually celebrated my birthday in between Christmas and New Year's, so I had a great time. Speaking of Christmas, the Christmas Day games were very, very fun to watch. We had a lot of unexpected wins, with the Pelicans taking down the Nuggets. Crazy. The depleted Warriors rolling the Rockets, and the 76ers running over the Bucks. That game was crazy. Also, the big question leading up to the Christmas Day games was who were going to be the Kings of LA. Was it going to be the Clippers or was it going to be the Lakers? A lot of people said, Lakers are going to be at full strength and that they were going to take the game. However, Clippers, once again, they took the game, and it actually ended in a crazy way. It ended on like a Pat Bev block when LeBron, he was trying to take the winning shot, and Pat Bev ended up blocking him, and a lot of people were like, oh, Kobe wouldn't have taken that shot and all that stuff. But it's just funny to see how everyone's kind of like leaning towards the Clippers right now as the Kings of LA. I think it's great. I love PG. He's my favorite player. I would love to see him get a ring this year. But I also don't want to speak too soon because Lakers, so far they have the hardware. They have so many championships under their belt, and Clippers are still trying to get one ring. So yeah, don't want to speak too soon on that one. It's fun to say right now, but the ultimate test will be which one of these teams make it to the finals and actually comes out as the winner. Ironically, after all that has been said since the beginning of the season, the Trailblazers are now in the playoff picture in the AFC. Now, while they are still 6 games behind 500, spots 9 through 14 in the Western Conference are only no more than 3 games out of the playoff picture. And it is a similar picture in the East, as seeds 9 through 14 are no more than 5 games out of the 8th seed. So at this time, even though we're close to the midpoint of the season, so many things can happen, and there's going to be trades coming up. So it's no telling who is actually going to make it towards the end of the season into the playoff picture. I'm curious to know if any big free agents will shake things up in the East. There's rumors of Drummond coming to the Hawks and of Drew Holiday going to Miami, who is already on fire. Miami is killing the Eastern Conference right now, and they're really killing the league. They were never trailing the entire game the other night against the Trailblazers, which is crazy because Trailblazers is one of those teams that you always look at that they're going to come out and play hard. They always go on runs and things of that nature, so it was crazy to see that the Heat just drugged them the entire game. And speaking of the Trailblazers and Heat, Hassan Whiteside now plays for the Trailblazers, so he was getting a lot of boos while he was playing. As far as trades go, I would love to see Steven Adams come our way to the Hawks. I think he'd be the perfect center for our team, stacking him up with Herter on the wing, Collins at the 4, and of course Trae Young running things as point guard. Hopefully the Hawks make a good decision. So far we have been taking steps in the right direction, picking up the right kinds of players, and we have a good young core. So hopefully we'll make a good decision before the trade deadline, and we'll bring somebody here who can actually get us going into the playoffs. By the All-Star break, teams will have played 40 games or something close to that. So we'll be at the midpoint of the season. However, fans are voting for people who do not deserve All-Star spots just yet. I understand you might have love for a certain player, but I think at a certain point, fan votes may have to be limited and may have to be overrun by executives in the league, because people like Taco Fall have been getting a lot of NBA votes, and he's barely played any games. So at some point, you have to take into account people who are really doing good things in the league right now, who's really making sure their team is winning, who's putting up good numbers. People like Devin Booker, Kelly Oubre, Trae Young. Of course, Luka Doncic and Giannis Antetokounmpo have been getting hella fan votes, and right now they are at kind of like the top of everyone's list for who's going to be in the runnings for MVP. It's not a surprise. We've been saying all season that these guys are going to give teams a run for their money. So it's going to be fun to see who's going to go the hardest towards the end of the season, who will make it the farthest in the playoffs, because I'm pretty sure the Mavericks and the Bucks are going to the playoffs at this point. They've been playing so well. They've been gelling. So it's just going to come down. I think it's going to come down to who puts up the best numbers and who gets the farthest in, well, not in the playoffs, but who gets like the better record. So all in all, I think fan voting should be accounted for. It should be taken into consideration, but it also should be limited. NBA executives should be able to give votes as well to make sure people who really deserve to be in the game are in the game. There's been some very impressive wins in the season. Most recently, the Clippers played against the Knicks, and 3 players on the Clippers team put up 100 points by themselves. Mind you, the Clippers only scored 135. So for 3 people to put up 300 points, that's very impressive. Those 3 people were Paul George, Montrezl Harrell, and Lou Williams. 2 of those people came off the bench and they put up numbers like that. That is amazing. And that's another reason why I really like this Clippers team, because everyone can deliver, from the starters to the bench players. Another impressive win was from the Wizards when they played against the Nuggets. Their bench players put up 92 points and took out the Nuggets 128-114. Again, another example of how a bad team can beat a relatively good team. I don't know what Karl Malone has going on with this team. Hopefully they're able to lock it up and get it together. I like the fact that they have been playing Michael Porter Jr. I've been wanting to see him play for a long time, and he's been delivering. So that's great, but hopefully they will work things out, figure things out towards the end of the season so that they can be good to go come playoff time. All right, guys, now it's time for me to show you my favorite dunk, play, and assist of the week.
That level run too hot where you let him become a deterrent. All of a sudden you got a technical foul.
Oh, Derrick Jones, what a slam!
You know, right now they are so poor defensively. Every night they seem to be getting beat.
Bam! With a crusher. What a feat.
Alright guys, if you have enjoyed this recap, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe down below, leave a comment. Let me know who you guys think deserves to be in the All-Star game. And I appreciate you guys for watching. I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.